What's going on, guys? I stumbled across a video that really broke my heart. It was sad to watch. If you don't believe fathers are important, I want you to watch this video. I'll be right back.
Glad to see you, man.
Hey!
What's up, boy?
What you do, take a class?
What's up, boy?
What you do, take a class?
So is you surprised?
Kinda.
You ain't no kind of surprise. Was it worth the wait?
Yeah, it's alright. Love you.
I ain't think you they was gonna come this soon.
Did you even suspect it, Gregory?
Did you suspect that you Granny?
What you say?
Did you even suspect it?
Not really.
Wow, that's tough. I don't know. I don't know how he's able to deal with that as a father, and that's got to be hard. But this just goes to show you why it's important for fathers to be in their children's lives, in their families' lives, because fathers carry a responsibility of providing discipline, providing correction, providing that foundation for children to depend on and stand on. And when the father is not in the house, children can go wayward. This is the aftermath of what fatherlessness looks like. LGBTQ, boys identifying as girls and living in this delusion and not having anyone to offset that or to provide correction and discipline. The Bible tells fathers to discipline their children. It says that if a father does not discipline his child, he actually hates his child. When fathers go away to prison or they're not in their children's lives, these types of things can happen.
In the midst of our culture that has so degraded biblical manhood, so degraded fatherhood, that the picture of a father that we find in the scriptures looks nothing like what we've become accustomed to. And I believe it's because we do not view fatherhood in this way that we are not absolutely undone by fatherlessness. It's okay. We celebrate it. It's no big deal. There are divorce parties now. It's no big deal. No, it is. First and foremost, because of the theological implications and the picture that we paint. But secondly, when you look at the role of a father in his home, understand that you are taking something crucial away from a household, from a woman and a child.
But just to show you the delusion of this whole situation, this person actually documented his experience with meeting his father and actually thought it was supposed to be different. Thought the encounter was supposed to be different. Let me read you quickly what this says. My dad has been in prison for as long as I can remember, and not gonna lie, I always dreamt of him coming home one day and surprising me like those kids whose parents come home from serving in the military. They definitely did, but the aftermath has been atrocious. It's like when you have an idol and you finally meet them and they're an a-hole. Like, I've heard good things about the man, but I mostly get BS responses or dry conversation at best. And at this point, I feel like there's more of an issue with me / how I identify than anything else. I still love this video, especially my outfit, but I hate the fact that my own dad distances himself from me. Oh well. Hashtag non-binary, hashtag gay, hashtag yeah. That is what a reprobate mind sounds like. Utter delusion and confusion. This dude thought his father was supposed to accept him with open arms and roll out the red carpet. This dude watches too many movies.
The good news is fatherlessness is not a death sentence. The good news is God can be a father to the fatherless. But we have to be careful. It's one thing to believe that God can make up the difference. It's another thing to say that it doesn't matter. And I'm afraid that we lean toward the latter and not the former.
Fathers, make sure you are in your children's life. Make sure you are training them up in the ways of the Lord. Make sure you are establishing them in a solid church with good biblical teaching, make sure that you are teaching them what it means to be a man and how to act like a man. Don't get caught up in things that will take you away from your children, from your family. Your children need you.
Because we've seen so much fatherlessness. The broken home has become a normal home in our sight. And our hearts don't break. The day my father died, one of our elders came over to my house. He knew about my relationship with my father. He knew that there were times when I prayed that my father would die. My father was a former professional football player who had later in life become addicted to crack cocaine. And it ruined him. Eventually, it's what killed him. Weakened his heart. And it just gave out. He had been clean and sober for months. He turned his life around. But I would hear from my father, and then I wouldn't hear from him for months, sometimes for years. And it was awful. And just being as honest with you as I can, there were days when I just said, God, please, just take him. Then God gave us those last 4 months. And they were incredible. Then I got the phone call. A friend came by my house. Fellow elder at church. I opened the door. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. And he grabbed me and he hugged me. And the words that came out of my mouth at 36, 37 years old was, my daddy's dead. My daddy's dead. I had lived life, grown up, had a family of my own. But in that moment, something important was taken away from me.
Children need fathers in their home. They need godly fathers to show them the love of Christ. And sometimes that love requires correction and discipline. But that is what a loving father does, because God the Father disciplines those whom he loves, right? So if God disciplines that way, we fathers must do the same. If you enjoyed this video and you want more content like this, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Like this video. I'll be back next week with another one. This is Pastor Frederick. This is About a Book. Peace.